Now from TinaHeals.com, and today I am discussing personality types based on your moon sign and your sun sign combination. If you don't know about moon sign, then it's time you learn it, because the sun sign is one component of your astrology. And there are 9 archetypal concepts at play here. So there are, as I said, 9 planets in astrology. The sun and the moon are also planets, and the sun represents your exterior self, how you project your internal key out into the world. And the moon is all about your emotions, your emotional reactions, the idea of nurturing and how you nurture, how you've been mothered, how you mother. Okay, so all this is the moon. Now you've got your moon in Scorpio and you've got your sun in Cancer. So you are a double water sign. This placement, I have seen a lot of healers, a lot of clairvoyants, a lot of empaths have this. Okay, a lot of people that work with the unconscious and emotions and empathy. Okay, loads of tarot readers might even have this with Mercury in the 12th. Could be a good combination. So why do I say that? Because so much water makes you psychic, makes you very, very psychic. So here you've got your moon in Scorpio, which is like a psychic overdose. Okay, one would think that the moon, which is all about emotions, would be comfortable in the 8th sign of Scorpio, which is the second water sign after Cancer, where you have your sun, and it's all about deep emotions. But no, the moon is not so comfortable in Scorpio. In fact, the moon does very well in Taurus, which is the polarity of Scorpio, but is not known to do particularly well. The moon is in her detriment in Scorpio. All this intensity, all this death, and all this rebirth that Scorpio energy has to work through, the moon can't handle it. The moon is more into harmony. The moon is more about security. And with moon in Scorpio, there could be trauma during childhood. There could be tremendous change and tremendous issues that pop up, maybe with the mother, maybe problems with sexual awakening, or something to do with sexuality. Maybe you've been shamed because you were sexually open and people couldn't understand that. So all this can make someone very secretive. So Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. Mars, Pluto being two of the greatest malefics, and they are known to create havoc, but of course in the lowest vibrations. In high vibration, Mars is all about action, the impulse to move, work, our grit, our determination is Mars. Pluto is the archetype of, is the ruler of the underworld, the archetype of the unconscious. So Scorpio Realms is all about the unconscious, and moon in Scorpio does best when it's exploring the unconscious and digging deep within. Loads of people will probably open up to you if you have this placement, moon in Scorpio, because you're just so good at penetrating layers of their mind and making them open up. They want to tell you their secret because they think you will understand, and you're empathic. Even though loads of textbooks will probably tell you that this is a very bad placement, and but you have empathy, you have tremendous empathy. Scorpio has to work through 3 predominant energy signatures. The first being the Scorpion, the second is the Eagle, and the third is the Phoenix, where the Scorpio native rises up and becomes the Phoenix from resurrected and resurrects itself from the ashes. Okay, so once you work with the energy of so much water, because you've got your sun again in water, so this is, and sun's not comfortable in Cancer. Sun hates being in Cancer. Okay, so here you've got two planets not comfortable, so that's an energy signature. That's something you have to work with. That's something you have to find balance with, you know. How do you stabilize your emotions? Because you have tremendous profound depth of emotions. You're not very demonstrative. But what do you do with all these feelings? What do you do with all these emotions that keep cropping up? How do you, okay, researching them, getting to the bottom of them, but you must explore them in whatever capacity. And you must work with them. You must dig in deep and really face your demons. Because if you ask me, the moon in Scorpio is a lot about facing your shadow self. So this whole thing of extreme secrecy that Scorpio natives go through, moon in Scorpio natives, is probably because you're afraid to open up and you think that people will not understand you. But you should open up. You should communicate a lot more. You should demonstrate a lot more. You have so much going on within. If you keep it all repressed, it's all going to boil over, become like a volcano. That's why Scorpios are known to react. They become like volcanoes. You know, just letting it brew, letting it brew, letting it brew. Now you've got your sun, which is all about how you represent yourself out in the world, your father, your exterior a projection of your key. And here you've got that in Cancer. Sun's not happy here. So, and Cancer is the fourth sign, the first water sign, where emotions make themselves felt. So Cancer is all about emotions, family, foundations. And this could be very good, but on the other side, like Pluto, on the negative side, Pluto as in Scorpio, can be obsessive, compulsive, possessive, jealous. The negative vibration of Cancer is a lot like overprotective, nagging, manipulative. That's what Cancer sun can become, you know, especially with the Scorpio moon, very manipulative, very, you know, my way or the highway, and, you know, I'm going to control you, I'm going to you know, emotionally manipulate the situation to such a degree that I control the outcome. This is not good, because Scorpio moon must understand that it's not about control, it's not about power. You know, they become quite obsessed with power at some point or the other, but after 35-ish, 30, you know, you tend to wake up. But with moon in Scorpio, you have to watch your possessiveness, you have to watch your anger. Mars, if ill aspected, Pluto ill aspected, can give rise to volatile temper, with moon of course being in the mix because your moon is in Scorpio. And sun in Cancer and its low vibrations can have a lot of problems with home and family, and Cancer is all about the home and the family. So here you have to find balance. You have to embrace the compassionate, empathic side of the water element. You have so much of it, you know. You embrace the good side, and then you will see that once you move with the flow, you know, the flow of this intuitive, empathic seas of Scorpio and Cancer, then you'll see that everything's moving. It's in movement, and you can flow with life. Water can be the strongest and the most powerful thing. You know, you've seen a tsunami, how it comes crashing and it destroys everything. But water has no shape. It takes the shape of whatever container it's in. So this shows the tremendous adaptability of water. How water can transmute itself from steam to solid, from solid to steam, liquid to steam, or vice versa, you know. So you have to be adaptable with this energy. Although you have so much fixed going on with your moon, and that's who you really are inside, that's something you've got to work with, and that's something you've got to adjust. So I hope you like that video as much as I like making it for you. Leave me a comment, subscribe, like, share with your friends. You can book a session with me or donate to me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.